What if I told you there's a career out there where you can make over 100 grand a year, work remotely, and work on the coolest new cutting edge tech? Now I know, that sounds too good to be true, right? Take it from me, it exists. Now I know what you're thinking, Jonathan, I don't know how to code, I don't have any cloud certs, and I know it's hard to get into cloud. Now I've been in IT for the past 10 years, and I've been working with cloud for about the past 5. I have seen it from both sides. I've worked for companies that are moving to cloud, and now I work for the cloud providers themselves, helping customers move into cloud. And what I've noticed is that there really is an information vacuum. There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, doubt. Folks don't really know where to get started. They don't know what kind of technologies they need to know. They don't know what certs to get, etc. So today, I want to bust 3 myths about cloud that I keep hearing all the time, and I'm tired of it. The first myth I hear all the time is that you have to be a coder to be able to work in cloud. That's just not true at all. Just like the Air Force is not all pilots and the Navy isn't just boats and Navy SEALs, cloud is not just a bunch of software coders. And actually, I think I would venture to say that they're not even the majority. Most jobs in cloud don't require you to be a coder. If anything, if you're more of a cloud engineer type role, you might be doing more scripting or working with declarative languages like Terraform, which are a lot easier to do than like C, C++, or even Python, right? The way that I like to think about it, the coders are the ones that are actually building the bricks and all the different pieces that we then use to put together into a nice finished product. I personally think that we have more fun anyways, right? I like to play with Legos, but that's just me. The second myth is that you need a cloud certification to be able to get a cloud job. I personally did not find this to be true for myself, and I still don't think it's true for everybody. I think it would help you to have a cert, so maybe you can look at the AWS Solutions Architect exam or the GCP Associate Cloud Engineer. Those are both very solid certifications that you can get to develop your own knowledge and also to put it on your resume, but they're not a hard requirement. What I actually recommend is doing what I did. I knew that I had experience in IT before, doing like server administration, system administration, IT repair, although I guess I don't really need that in cloud. But I also knew security, I knew networking. I had started working on a bachelor's degree in IT security. So I had a lot of these foundational skills already, and from previous employers as well. I had already worked on a lot of this kind of stuff. And those skills I found transferred perfectly into cloud. You have folks that are specialists in networking. Sure, they had to learn a few things about cloud, how, the cloud providers themselves handle networking and how to implement that. But networking itself is still very relevant. So like subnetting, right? And IP addressing and making sure that routing is working, DNS is working, all of that stuff is still very relevant and required in cloud. My point is that no matter what it is that you do right now in IT, even if you're a complete beginner and you're just kind of getting started on your IT journey, you know something already. You've already started down that road. All you have to do is figure out where are you at with your skills right now, what skills are you going to need in a cloud job, and start closing that gap. And more important than anything is to start right now. Don't wait. Right now is the best time to get started. If you've already started, congrats, amazing, keep going. If you are in a place where you feel like maybe a cloud job sounds interesting, but you don't really know where to start and you're kind of confused, well, first of all, I would say start now for yourself. And secondly, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, like the video. It definitely makes a difference for us, and it'll definitely keep you in touch whenever we upload new videos. I have plans to make new tutorials about what it takes to get into cloud and the skills themselves to be able to get into cloud. The third myth that I want to address is that it's hard to get into cloud, that there's just no jobs or they've already all been filled up. It's kind of a done game. That's 100% false. In fact, I'd venture to say that most companies around the world have not even started moving into the cloud. And even those that have are now realizing that just moving into the cloud, just what we call lift and shift, is not enough. You need to build in the cloud and continue getting better and adopting cloud native services that are actually going to power your business. I also want to point out the fact that nearly any report out there about the state of cloud as an industry says that it is growing gangbusters. As more companies move to cloud and as these cloud providers continue to grow, the number one thing that they need is skills. They need skilled talent to come in and help them build. And this is something I can pretty easily prove to you right now, actually. If you go on LinkedIn and you just type in cloud and hit search, you'll see there's over 124,000 open jobs just in the US alone. So what all this means is that right now is the perfect time for you to get in and find your place in the cloud. And actually, one of my next videos that I have planned is me talking about what skills exactly I think you need to get a cloud job in 2023. So make sure you like, subscribe, ring the bell. It really does make a difference. Until next time, I'm Jonathan. Take care.